On today's episode of Soup Saturday, we're going to try drawing some Pokemon from memory. Hello and welcome to another episode of Soup Saturday. My name is Rek, and today we've got another soup for you. The soup of the day is savory pot roast with 13 grams of protein per can. Pot roast is pretty fire. Pot roast in a soup form, probably gonna be just as good, if not even better. Who doesn't like pot roast in a liquid form? Today's episode is a little bit different. While we try out that soup, we're gonna take a handful of Pokemon from a random generator and try to draw them from memory. Now let's try out this soup. So I'm very excited about this soup. It is loaded and it's thick. Well, I don't know if I can say it's thick, but it's heavy. There's a lot of stuff in the soup. Ugh, get that chunk of meat back in there. First bite. Oh. That's some good meat. Big chunks of carrot. Perfect. So I have the Pokemon generator up. It's not going to generate, it's just going to generate the name, so we'll see what we get. The first one up, Screamtail. Don't know what that is. The first Pokemon we have up is Melmetal. I'm going to give myself 5 minutes to draw Melmetal. This is what it should look like. Here we go. 5 minutes. Let's go. Does he have like a nut for a head? I don't even remember. I know he's got like the arms. Is that the big one? Is Melmetal the big one? Yeah, Meltan is the little one. So Melmetal's the big one. I think I'm doing the right one. This is gonna look so bad. And then isn't he like mostly goo? I think he's like mostly goo, right? I can't remember. I feel like I can picture it, but I can't. But I know he's yoked too. I think he has more nuts for hands, right? Nuts for hands. Pretty sure that this guy has nuts for like... I'm really not drawing these nuts good, but... I also remember him having like really big hips. I'm running out of time. Doesn't he have like a tail too? I think he just has kind of like blob feet. I don't remember what his feet look like. Do some of that. Does he have feet or does he just kind of have like blobs? I feel like he just has like blobs. I can't, does he have a tail? I think he has like a little tail that's like wires. I don't have anything to color with. I feel like he has like a hole in the middle of him or something. I don't remember, but I feel like I'm gonna do a hole. I don't know how to like do this. How do I make him like shiny? I don't... I'm running out of time. I think he has eyelashes. Oh, maybe. Are we ready to see the final picture? I don't think this is going to be accurate at all. All right, are you ready to see my drawing? I feel like it was kind of close. I don't really know what it's supposed to look like, but... Oh, I was close. I missed some of the nuts. He has more nuts. So, like, I remember the hole in the middle. He does have a tail. I was close. I just missed a couple of more nuts on his arm. But we're pretty much there, right? It's pretty close. He just had a couple more nuts on his feet. There's the nut around his neck. Other than that, all things considered, that's close, right? Yeah. I love soup with meat in it. Alright, what's the next Pokemon we're gonna do? The next Pokemon that we're doing is Munchlax. Starting the timer. I feel like Munchlax is gonna be kind of easy. I don't know how to draw the mouth. How do I want to do the mouth? How are his eyes? I know, I don't want to do Snorlax eyes. I'm giving him Snorlax eyes. I don't know how to draw eyes. Isn't he like really tubby too? Isn't he just like a really tubby version? Like a small tubby version of Snorlax? But like has tiny arms? I just remember that one movie, like the Hoenn movie. I don't remember which one it is, but I just remember there was a Munchlax in that with the Weavile. This is just gonna look like a big, like a Snorlax. And then he's like, doesn't he have like a pattern kind of? Not a pattern, but like, how is he colored? He doesn't have a tail, right? No, I think it comes down and he's got like a little pokey tail. Like a little pokey. Like that kind of deal. Maybe? Oh, I messed it up. Dang it! I don't really know how to do his eyes. I already gave him those. What else does he have? I feel like I'm missing something here. Also, I made that arm really short. Is his head colored differently? I feel like the green on him is different. I can't remember though. Why can't I remember? I don't know, doesn't he have like, doesn't it kind of go all the way around? Like the little tail thing that he has? Right? I don't know, I'm running out of time. I feel like, can I give him a belly button? Boop. I think that's about it. I don't really know what else to add, to be honest with you. I honestly thought I'd be better at drawing these from memory. This looks terrible. At least we got pot roast soup. Alright, are you ready to see my masterpiece? So, Munchlax, this is what it's supposed to look like. I feel like it's not that bad, right? Like, we gave him some food, you know. I feel like it's mostly there. He's got, I kind of messed up on the, like, tail a little bit. He's got, like, the tail thing that kind of goes around him. But I'm pretty sure it's, like, his whole butt that, like, kind of has it. It's like a little skirt kind of thing. So, Munchlax. I was close with this one. I messed up on, like, the stomach thing. I thought he had more of, like, a stomach thing. This just looks like a Snorlax. The stomach thing was just more like a neck. Also, his, like, whole head is a different color. It's, like, split in half. So that's what was throwing me off. I basically just drew a Snorlax. Nice! Can't go wrong with a little meat and potatoes in a soup, am I right? Chunks of meat! This soup is pretty good though, it's got like a nice mix to it. Let's see what we're drawing next. The next Pokemon that we're drawing is Scorbunny. So I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not that great with the new Pokemon. This is probably gonna be terrible, but we're gonna try to do it anyways. I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan, but I kind of stopped around, like, after X and Y and after Sun and Moon, like, I kind of just fell off of it a little bit, especially the games. Like, I didn't really play Scarlet Violet, so Scorbunny, I don't remember which game this is even from, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. And there we go. So it's a bunny. How hard can a bunny be? So, how do I want to do this? He's got like a little head, right? It's pretty round too. I don't remember what his eyes look like though. I feel like he just has like little tiny eyes. I can't really do this with a marker. I need like a thinner marker. And how do I do like a rabbit nose? That's not a rabbit nose, but we're gonna go with it. I feel like I remember him just having like a tooth. And then like a tiny body? Maybe? I know it turns into like the athletic one, but I can't remember what like the little rabbit looks like. I think it has this, like a stomach kind of thing. Does it have like a tail? This was a terrible choice. I shouldn't have done this one. I know it has like huge feet too. Yeah. I think we're getting there. Yeah, something like that. And then it just has like these crazy tiny arms, if I remember correctly. Ugh. I feel like I remember the ears having some sort of pattern, but I don't 100% know. Maybe it's just like a little tip thing, but I think that's just Pikachu, right? Tip thing? I don't remember. This marker's way too thick. Does it have a tail? I can't remember if it has a tail. I think it just has like a... I can't do it justice on here. I know it just like runs too. That's just like its thing. I think I need to do this next time with like a thinner marker. This is crazy. I feel like it also has some sort of shape on its head. Maybe? How much time is left? A minute? I don't even know what else to do. I feel like I definitely like messed up these eyes. From memory is tough. I don't know what else this thing has. And then fire. All right. I don't know. This is probably going to be terrible. This is probably going to be worse than the Munchlax. Gotta get my chunk of meat in before you guys see my garbage. Alright, are you ready to see my fantastic drawing of a cartoon bunny? It's probably pretty close, right? It's gotta be. I feel like it's not. I don't know. The face is a little rough, I'll admit. Next time I need to use a thinner Sharpie so I can get more details, but let me compare it to what it really looks like. This one was also kind of close. He has like the bandage thing in the middle of his head. It's that like square. But I did remember he has the tips. So the tail also is kind of just like a normal rabbit tail. So I don't know why I drew that like that. But we kind of got there. I just kind of missed a little bit of the details, but the stomach doesn't really have that. I missed the cheek things, though. Can I cheat a little bit? I definitely got it, guys. I definitely didn't forget the cheek things. It's so accurate. I'm going to do another one. Let's just see what we get. So, for this one, I'm going to set it to Gen 1, because I know Gen 1 more than any of the other ones because I'm old. So hopefully I get one I can like actually try to remember correctly. We're just doing the Kanto region. So the next Pokemon that we're going to be drawing is Flareon. Start the timer. Here we go. Let's draw Flareon. So it's got like a little dog face, right? Like this little dog face. Don't all the evolutions have like really big ears? I feel like it has this like fluffy thing on its chest, and then the neck, and then it's got, how do I want to do the legs? If I remember correctly, Kinda? That's... I did that eye too big. And then it... how do I do its butt? There's no way that I'm doing this right. I'm gonna draw it doing fire. I'm gonna draw it spitting fire. I think it has more of like a flame on its head, like that, but it's hair? I feel like I need to color this in. I feel like I should have done this with colors. I feel like it kind of gets the point across though. I don't know. I also only have 5 minutes. I made him a little thin, but he's a slim king. I feel like I did it. I feel like that's pretty good. I thought this was going to be better. I'm not impressed with this drawing. The soup, on the other hand, though, very impressed. Fantastic soup. Whatever liquid this is great. I love this liquid. All right, let's take a look at this drawing. So, like, I drew the Firestone for it over here, and we got him, like, doing a flamethrower move. He's kind of just, he's in mid-battle. I feel like the tail is probably pretty accurate, right? The tail has got to be kind of close. I feel like I remember having him, like, with this weird, like mane kind of thing, and then, like, some hair on the top of his head. I'm probably wrong. Let's double check and see how close I got. I don't think I got close. Flareon. Kinda. It's kind of close. The tail is kind of just, it's not really a flame. It's more of just, like, one big puffball. But I was close with that. It doesn't really have a stomach thing, though, so I didn't need to, like, do the weird stomach pattern. But I remembered the main thing. The mane, it just kind of wraps around its neck more, which I kind of missed. But... and the ears are kind of shaped weird. His ears are more shaped like a diamond, but... I feel like this one wasn't that bad. I feel like this is a little close. This is probably the closest one I've got, right? And he's got the little swoop on the head. It's the closest one that I feel like this is the closest one out of all of them so far. Can somebody just tell me that it looks good, please? I don't know if I should do any more. I think that's going to be it for Pokemon drawings. Let's just talk about this soup. Savory pot roast soup. Who doesn't love a good pot roast? Especially in a soup form. I feel like pot roast is already kind of soupy itself because it's got like that broth kind of stuff that you... I don't really know what to call it, but I'm going to call it a broth. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how it's kind of like sitting in that liquid a little bit? It's kind of like, it's basically just that. But more of it, and it's just soaking in it like a soup. But this is a good soup. This is more of like a meal soup, so it's very heavy. There's a lot of stuff in it. I don't know if you could see on the camera, but I don't know if you could see from your end, but there was huge chunks of meat, huge chunks of potato, and there's a lot. They don't really skimp out on this, which is good. But you got a good mix. You got some vegetables, you got some beans in there, got a bunch of carrots. Whatever this like broth is, fantastic. I was kind of expecting the soup to be good though, because like meat and potatoes, can't really go wrong with it. The meat was good. I'm glad they actually included, you know, the pot roast. Like they said, they didn't really skimp out on the pot roast part of that. So it's you got a good ratio between the vegetables and the meat in this soup. It's got a good mix of herbs, spices, just, you know, all that jazz. It's pretty good soup. I want to give it a rating. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. 8? Hold on. $8.5. We're giving the savory pot roast an 8.5. It's a pretty great soup. I like this soup. It's not necessarily going to be one that I would want to eat all the time, but it's a good soup. It's definitely up there in terms of, you know, the better soups. It's definitely one of the top ones, but it's also just kind of, I want to say it's kind of generic because it tastes kind of similar to any other soup that has just meat and potatoes in it, especially the beef. It kind of just is, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like super exciting, but it is good. It is a good soup. And I definitely would recommend you try it out if you like pot roast. It's just pot roast in more of like a liquidy form, but it still has a bunch of chunks. So like, it's basically just pot roast, easy to on the go pot roast. But that's gonna about do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe below. Check out some of the other videos we've got coming out. I've been posting on TikTok, been posting on YouTube. Trying something different this week. I hope you enjoyed my Pokemon drawings. Let me know if you want me to do more. Maybe there's something else you want me to draw too. Who knows? Next time I'll do it with a thinner marker though, so I can get a little bit more details in there. I kind of used too thick of a marker this time, so don't roast me too hard for my drawings. But check out the pot roast soup. It's fantastic. But thank you again for watching. My name is Rek, and this has been Soup Saturday. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.